Howdy everyone! For today's Jolly Lark, we've got a quick unboxing video of one of the products that I'm more excited about than I have been about anything else in recent memories, the Conquest Tontorr. This is a big kit. If you're familiar with the Conquest kits, it's about 4 times the height of a regular kit. This is a big boy here, so let's check this out and see what we've got inside. This is a weighty. So, thank you very much to Para Bellum Miniatures for sending me this box. I really appreciate it. I've been doing some painting videos with their Conquest stuff. It's a lot of fun to paint, and I really appreciate them sending me this kit. So thanks to them. All right, what have we got here? We've got a bunch of big sprues with big parts. This has a little bit of giant flashbacks here for me. Those are some impressively large sprues and pieces. And interesting, actually, what they've done here with the arrangement of the sprues, that the sprues on the outside don't go all the way around. Mold lines shouldn't be too bad. It looks like most of the seams are on places that might be covered up, and they're irregular joins. They're not just flat. See that there? It's kind of jagged, which will help cover up some of the seam lines. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 big sprues. Body, tail, horns. Some very cool big old tusks. Howdah pieces here. I'm generally not one for painting things in sub-assemblies at all. I like to fully assemble the model and then get it painted. Having seen one of these painted up in person at Southern Fried Gaming Expo this summer, it might be worth assembling the Howdah as a sub-assembly. A big, I just feel like I just keep saying things were big, but that is a big old piece right there. That is a big old honking piece of plastic. Fun little dinosaur there. Other fun little clamoring mini pterodactyl there. That's fun. Giant feet. The sides of the body there. Interesting kind of rocky texture. That'll be fun to paint up. The bamboo platform. The bamboo texture on the Thunder Riders was fun to paint and painted up really nicely with just a zenithal prime and a green wash. Some more big body pieces, some more fun little pterodactyls, lots of cool little totem with the spirally ram's horns. A couple pieces came disconnected in transit. These look like there may be edges of sprues. Don't matter. Big old monster base. Let's take a quick look at these instructions here. So I'm curious to see the different style for Conquest instructions. They fold out instead of being a little book. Instructions look pretty straightforward. Darken this down a little bit, make it easier to see on the white paper. Instructions look pretty straightforward. Legs, all the big body parts are in 2 halves. You glue the halves of the leg together, glue the feet on. Pretty standard stuff. The tusks. I want to make sure to use a generous amount of plastic glue when assembling this. All these pieces like that, where you've got long pieces with long joins, kind of assemble those with a overabundance of plastic glue is usually my strategy. And then after it dries, use a sharp blade or a mold line scraper to scrape off some of the extra glue. And as far as things go, this shouldn't be too hard to paint up. There's only 2 crew. So you're kind of only painting 3 models. But stay tuned. I definitely will have a painting video of this coming up soon. Got a little bit of travel coming up. But wanted to give everyone a sneak peek of what's in the box in case you were thinking about picking up one of these giant kits. A couple more little things in the box here. We've got our unit card. Very cool. I'm very much looking forward to using this in the game. And a little Ziploc baggie here. Not sure what pieces these are. Oh, that's interesting. That's like the little character that sits on top. Didn't realize that would be in resin. Maybe that's one of the pieces that's different between the Tontorr and the drum beast. It says here, yep. Also got a couple little resin pieces. That's an interesting mix of resin and plastic. That resin staff, a little bit bent right there, but will be easy to straighten out with a little bit of warm water. Just let that soak in hot water for 10 seconds, 20 seconds. Then that bend will come right out. So yeah, that's the Tontorr kit. That's cool. This is that's a very fun little seated miniature. I'm always interested to see miniatures that are, let's open this up and take a look. I really like seeing miniatures that are not in the traditional fighting poses. That's going to be fun to paint. Very cool. It is worth noting that this is not a dual kit. Many of the Conquest box sets are dual kits where you could build one of two different things. This box just builds the Tontorr. And if you want the drum beast, which is the other big giant dinosaur for the orc army, for the Wadrhun army, that is sold separate kit. I think there's a couple of sprues that are a little bit different. They give you the drums and stuff like that. Oh, you can see the little seated shaman guy inside the howdah. So, like I was saying, I usually almost never paint in sub-assemblies. I'll probably paint the crew separately, but put everything else together and paint that together. So stay tuned. I'll have a painting video coming up soon. So subscribe to the channel, get notified when that comes out, and we'll see you soon for another Jolly Lark.